Before I go into this video, I want to say that I have met so many wonderful people from the LGBT community. Um, I have relatives who have been part of that community. I have friends over many friends over the years who have, and I love everybody. I love whether you're gay or anything, trans. I love everybody. Okay, this is not about that. But there is something that nobody talks about that I must talk about. If I don't, I won't be true to myself and I won't be true to my God. And so I have to say this. I'm going to point out the elephant in the room, which is the flag. God is really, really not pleased that the LGBT community has taken a sign of his covenant that he designed, which is the rainbow, and made it a banner for a group of people in a movement that he is not pleased with their lifestyle. This flag is very sacred to God. The rainbow is a sign of the covenant with Noah. That's what that is. And it's very, very, very sacred. So to take that and make that a flag of something that God is actually against, which is homosexuality and that lifestyle, angers him. He's not happy with it. And I have been chosen to be the mouthpiece for this because people don't really talk about this. And they act like it's not happening. So this is not to offend anybody. It's not personal. I told you. I've known many people who have part of the LGBT community who have been very good to me, and I love them, and I've been good to them. But I cannot stand for you guys taking that and standing under that flag. Now, I say this out of love because this is the deal. God has powerful, powerful, powerful plans for people in the LGBT community who are standing under that flag. But how can he really, really be friends and get to know, how can they get to know him if they are disrespecting one of the signs of his covenant? Because he actually in the Bible destroyed cities for the homosexuality lifestyle. He doesn't like it. He hates it. It's an abomination to him. So in order for people from that community to become Christians and to be friends with God, they have to leave that lifestyle first, become Christians second, and also come out of that flag. You have to come under. You can't stand under that flag and say that I'm a Christian and God is for me. He's not. He is not for that. And so, again, this is a tough conversation, but I am not concerned about who's upset about this, because it's way past that. I am trying to find people who have been burning in their hearts to find their purpose in God and find their purpose in life. And they're wondering, why can't I find that? Why can't I tap into that? I'm looking everywhere. I'm trying to find everything. I'm doing this, doing that, and it's not working. I don't feel, and even if it is working, they're saying I don't feel fulfilled by it. I feel like this is not for me, but I want to. This kind of unsettled talk means that he's calling you to come out from under that flag, come under his flag, believe in Jesus Christ, and start growing in your relationship with him so that you can fulfill your purpose and become his friend. And that's what this video is about. This video is not really about a flag. This video is about a call. This video is about God saying, there's some people in that community that I want to use, but you have to come out. You have to come towards him. And that will make you be very fulfilled, and you will get more pleasure than you can ever imagine, or anything, any kind of pleasure that lifestyle gives you. You can't even compare that to being effective in God's mission and fitting in to the place that into his kingdom and the place that he has for you to fit in. You can't even compare it. So another thing is he really hates pride. That's something he really doesn't like. It's another something he detests. So if you think about it, the LGBT community, they used his rainbow, a sign of the covenant, for their flag. Okay, the lifestyle is an abomination to him. And then they call it pride. This is not good, and you should actually leave and stop standing under that flag. It's really important. Now, if you do, the rewards will be unbelievable. And that's true, because it's a hard thing to step out of something like that. Everybody has their own thing that God is not pleased with, but the thing is, can you step away from it for his purpose? So that with the faith that he is so wonderful that you want to get to know him, and on top of that, he has purpose for you, something that you can't even imagine. Now, can you imagine coming to the end of your life and being not unfulfilled and realizing that God had so much for you, more than you could ever imagine, treasure beyond your wildest imaginations, and realizing that it wasn't because you were, say, born homosexual or something. That's not really what it is, because we have a sin, we have sin nature. We all have some sin in us, okay? It's not that. It's that you chose to stand under a flag and make a decision to actually stand under something that he opposes, okay? This is something to really think about and something to consider. Now, again, people, if you don't like this, don't subscribe, don't like, and the people who I'm talking to will hear my voice and they will be called. In fact, God will come find you after hearing this video. He will come confirm my words to you and actually call you out of that. Now, when that happens, make sure you make the right decision, because purpose depends on it. I depend on it. We all are counting on you to make the right decision. And you will have help to move in the right direction, because even though it could be hard, he actually wants to get to know you. He wants you to get to know him. He already knows you, but he wants you to get to know him. He wants to use you as for mighty things. And the platform for that will be unbelievable. So keep these things in mind. I love you, and I hope that you hear what's in my heart, and it's all out of love. Hail Jehovah.